All right. So are you ready? We're going deep today.
Deep into
the world of Taylor Swift.
She's quite the icon, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. So whether you're, just finding out about Taylor or maybe get a little refresher, this one's for you. We're going off a beginner's biography.
Okay.
And we're going to try to break down how she went from, country to pop global domination.
Yeah, and it's a fascinating journey. And I think what's so interesting is how much her her early beginnings really shaped her music.
Yeah.
Not a lot of pop stars out there who can say they grew up on a Christmas tree farm in Pennsylvania.
Right. No, not your typical pop star origin story.
Right.
But hey, maybe all those Christmas carols kind of floating around, Got her in the mood. But she was writing songs like by age 10.
Wow.
Playing guitar at 12, so clearly this wasn't just a phase.
This was not a phase.
They were serious about this.
Yeah. And when you listen back to those early albums, you can almost hear those Christmas tree farm roots.
Oh, really?
In the storytelling and the imagery.
Obviously.
It adds this authentic, almost like nostalgic flavor to her country sound.
I like that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So how does somebody go from, Pennsylvania Christmas tree farm to Nashville at 14?
Oh, that's a great question.
I mean, is it pure ambition, or is this like, destiny's calling, or what's going on?
I'd say it was probably a bit of both.
Okay.
She certainly had the drive and the raw talent, and she definitely had a supportive family that believed in her vision.
Yeah.
But Nashville is really where, things got started.
Great.
She lands a record deal at 15, releases her debut album at 16. 16. Self-titled Taylor Swift.
Wow.
Launched her career with hits like Tim McGraw.
Yeah, I remember that one.
It was really just pure country storytelling, and it resonated with a lot of people.
So she comes out swinging.
Right at the gate, yeah.
With Tim McGraw, and then Fearless comes out.
Oh, Fearless.
Well, she's not so fearless anymore, right? I mean,
yeah.
Superstar status.
Superstar status. And, it wasn't just the catchy tunes on that album.
Yeah.
It really captured something about, being a teenager. Those first loves and heartbreaks.
Oh, yeah.
And plus the production quality was top-notch.
It was good.
And it had this crossover appeal, bringing in, not just the country fans, but the pop fans, too.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder she won Album of the Year at the Grammys at just 19.
19?
19 years old.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's basically unheard of.
Yeah, it is. And it really, cemented her as like a major talent.
Yeah, she was a force to be reckoned with.
So we've got the country princess, ruling the charts.
Yeah.
Where does she go from here?
Well, she doesn't stay in one lane for very long.
Okay.
She starts experimenting with her sound, bringing in more of those pop influences, while still, holding on to those country roots. And her album, Red, really embodies this transitional period.
Oh, Red, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a roller coaster of emotions.
It really was.
On that album, you've got We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together.
Classic.
But then also you've got like I Knew You Were Trouble.
Yeah.
Which is way more poppy.
Totally.
And I remember thinking like, okay, she's not afraid to kind of change it up here.
Exactly. It was like, Red felt like a bridge between two worlds.
Yeah.
And it really did show that she wasn't afraid to push boundaries.
No, she wasn't. And then, boom, 2014 hits, and she drops 1989.
1989.
Which was, talk about a pop explosion.
It's full on pop.
Even if you weren't a diehard fan, I bet you've danced to Shake It Off.
Oh, absolutely.
Or Built It Out Blank Space at karaoke.
At least once, right?
Those songs are hard to escape.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. So 1989 was really, a defining moment, not just for her, but for pop music in general.
Oh, yeah. It really solidified her transition to, global pop icon.
And it wasn't just, how catchy it was. It was also that you could tell she was like writing from a more mature place.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like she was being a little more introspective.
More introspective, yeah.
But she didn't stop there, did she?
Oh, no.
Tell me she kept going.
She keeps going. That's where it gets, even more interesting.
Okay.
Because she could have just stuck with that 1989 formula.
Right.
But she doesn't. She takes a sharp turn with Reputation.
Oh, Reputation. Yeah.
It's darker.
Okay.
Edgier. Almost a response to, all that media frenzy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, surrounding her personal life at the time.
See, that's what I love about Taylor Swift. She's never afraid to experiment.
No.
You know, show her different sides.
Yeah.
Through her music. And then just when everybody thinks they've got her figured out,
Yeah.
she surprises everyone with folklore and evermore.
Oh, completely different.
Stripped down, kind of like indie folk.
Almost like she went back to her storytelling roots, but
Oh,
with this,
no.
you know, newfound maturity and depth.
Talk about range, right?
Yeah, she really does it all.
From country princess to pop icon to like introspective folk artist.
Yeah.
What can't she do?
It's really quite remarkable.
It is.
And, you know, it's this constant evolution, this refusal to be boxed in,
Yeah.
that's really kept her at the forefront of the music industry for so long.
Yeah, she's been doing it for a while and she's still killing it.
She's still going strong.
I mean, we're talking about someone who has won 12 Grammys,
12 Grammys.
broken countless records, built this fiercely loyal fan base called the Swifties.
The Swifties are a force.
The Swifties. Now, there's a phenomenon
that we need to unpack.
But before we get into that,
Okay.
all those awards,
Okay.
all that success, did it change her?
Good question.
Like, did she lose that, you know, down-to-earth girl next door vibe?
Well, that's what's so fascinating. Despite all of the fame and fortune, she's managed to maintain this sense of relatability, this genuine connection
Oh, wow.
with her fans. You know, it's like she's still that girl from the Christmas tree farm,
Yeah.
just with, you know, a bigger platform and
Yeah.
a whole lot more sparkle.
And a lot more sparkle, yeah. All right, that's part one of our Taylor Swift deep dive.
Okay.
We've covered a lot,
We have
but there's so much more to explore.
so much more.
I mean, we got to talk about the Swifties,
Yeah.
her songwriting, her impact on pop culture,
All of it.
all of it. And we can't forget those little fun facts.
Oh, yeah.
Like her love for cats and her, you know, obsession with the number 13.
Oh, yeah, 13.
Those little details that make her, you know, even more interesting.
Oh.
So stay tuned, because in part two, we're going even deeper into the world of Taylor Swift. Get ready to decode those lyrics,
Oh, yeah.
analyze those music videos,
Love it.
and really discover why she's captured the hearts of millions worldwide.
I'm ready.
Okay, so welcome back to our deep dive into all things Taylor Swift.
We're back.
We left off talking about how she stayed grounded, you know, despite all the fame.
It's impressive.
It is.
Especially in that industry.
Right.
Yeah.
But we can't talk about Taylor Swift without talking about the Swifties.
Oh, the Swifties. There's something else.
They really are.
Yeah.
They're a whole
Phenomenon unto themselves.
Yeah, and it's not just about liking her music. It's like this
Yeah.
deep connection, this sense of community,
She really is.
you know, that sets them apart from other fan bases.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, okay,
Yeah.
for those out there who are like new to the whole Swiftie thing, can you break down what makes them so unique?
Sure.
Like, what makes them more than just a fan base?
Yeah. Well, for starters, they're incredibly active online.
Okay.
I mean, you've got this vast network of fan accounts and forums and websites
Right.
where they just dissect
I see.
every lyric, every music video, every Instagram post.
Like every single detail.
It's amazing.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it's like they're constantly piecing together
Wow.
this giant collaborative puzzle.
So they're not just passive listeners.
No, they're very active.
They're really engaged.
Yeah, they're like co-creators in a way.
I like that. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
And Taylor herself, I mean, she encourages this,
she does.
right? She's dropping clues in her lyrics, hiding little Easter eggs in the videos,
Exactly.
knowing that they're going to find them.
Yeah, and create these elaborate theories.
Yeah.
It's like this two-way street.
It's fun. It's fun.
It is.
It's like their own little language.
It's like a secret language.
Yeah. But it's not just online.
No, it's not. I mean, they're showing up for her concerts like hours early.
Really? Like, how early are we talking?
I mean, we're talking like days early.
Days.
Yeah,
Wow.
camping out.
Dedicated
Yeah.
to get those, you know,
So you get those front row seats.
front row seats. Yeah.
You know, and they're dressing up in these elaborate costumes and, you know, creating these incredible fan projects.
So it's next level fandom.
It really is. It's a level of dedication that you just don't see with many other artists.
That's true. That's true. So what is it about Taylor Swift
Yeah.
that inspires this kind of devotion? I mean, is it the catchy music or is there something more?
I think it's a combination of factors.
Okay.
You know, her music is incredibly relatable.
Yeah.
She writes about, you know, love, heartbreak, friendship, growing up, You know, those experiences that resonate with people.
All very universal.
Universal themes, yeah.
Yeah.
But then beyond that, she's really cultivated this image of being authentic, genuine,
Yeah.
approachable.
She does seem very down to earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just this distant pop star.
No.
You know, and she interacts with her fans online. I've heard she writes handwritten notes,
Oh, yeah.
you know, surprises them with gifts, meet and greets. It's like,
She's amazing.
yeah, it's like she's built this relationship
She's built a personal relationship.
with millions of people,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy to think about.
It is. Yeah. And that's why the Swifties are so fiercely loyal.
Makes sense.
You know, they feel seen and heard and appreciated by her.
Yeah.
They see her as, you know, a friend, a role model, a confidant.
Wow. So it really is like this family.
This massive extended family.
Yeah. United by their love for Taylor.
Exactly.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, and that sense of community, I mean, it's incredibly powerful.
It is.
They support each other, they celebrate each other's successes,
That's really cool.
and they even, you know, come together to raise money for charities,
wow.
you know, in Taylor's name. It's really inspiring to see
That's amazing.
how her music has created this, you know, force for good in the world.
So we've talked about the Swifties, this dedicated fan base.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the music itself. You know, what is it about her songwriting
Yeah.
that makes her stand out?
Well, I'd say her ability to tell a story through lyrics is just unparalleled.
Yeah, she's a great storyteller.
You know, she paints these vivid pictures with her words, creating characters, narratives that just draw you in
I see.
and make you feel like you're experiencing the emotions right alongside her.
Yes. She's like putting into words those feelings, you know, that sometimes you just can't explain.
Yeah.
Whether it's like, you know, first love
Or betrayal or, you know,
or just like self-discovery.
self-discovery. Yeah. She captures those moments with just raw honesty and vulnerability.
And she doesn't shy away from the tough topics.
No, she doesn't.
You know,
Oh,
insecurity,
that's
mental health. She's talking about it all
She really does. It's refreshing.
and makes it really relatable, I think.
Yeah. It's like she's saying it's okay to feel these things.
Yeah.
You know, you're not alone.
Yeah. Which is such a powerful message.
Powerful message.
Yeah. So her music is more than just entertainment then.
Bro, absolutely.
It's a source of comfort,
Comfort.
validation,
Motivation.
even empowerment.
Empowerment.
Yeah. But it's not just the lyrics,
No, it's not.
right? The music itself is, you know, catchy.
Catchy melodies, yeah.
Catchy melodies, yeah.
Hooks that get stuck in your head for days.
Oh, for sure.
And you know, she's constantly experimenting with different genres, different sounds, pushing the boundaries of pop music,
Yeah, she's not afraid to try new things.
but still maintaining that, you know,
That Taylor Swift.
that signature Taylor Swift stuff.
Yeah, you can hear, you know, the country in the early work,
Yeah.
the pop sensibility of 1989, the darker vibes of Reputation,
Yeah.
Folklore, and Evermore. It's like this,
It's like a journey.
it's a journey, yeah, and she keeps evolving,
Yeah.
but stays true to herself.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is impressive.
It is.
And let's not forget, you know, she's a great vocalist.
yeah.
She can belt out a ballad, but then also, you know, get really soft.
Yeah. Intimate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's got the range.
She does. She does. And then her live performances.
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen her concerts?
I have. They're not just concerts.
Or like spectacles?
They're full-blown theatrical productions.
Yeah, elaborate sets, costumes, choreography.
It's a visual feast.
Yeah, she does it big.
And she's a natural performer, too.
She is. She is.
Her energy is contagious.
Yeah, she seems like she's having so much fun.
And she knows how to connect with the audience on this, you know, really personal level.
I've heard stories of her bringing fans on stage.
Yeah.
You know, giving shout outs like meet and greets.
She's great with her fans.
Yeah. So it really makes them feel like they're part of something special.
Yeah, it's all part of creating that immersive experience.
Yeah.
You know, that sense of community
Yeah.
that we were talking about.
Exactly. Exactly.
And it goes beyond the concert venue, too.
Right, because she interacts with them online and sends gifts and like throws parties.
Yeah, listening parties at her house.
It's crazy.
It's amazing.
So it's clear she really cares about her fans.
She does.
Yeah, that's a cool thing.
It is. That kind of connection is rare in the industry.
So true. But Taylor's impact goes beyond music and fandom.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's a cultural icon,
Yeah.
fashion trendsetter, philanthropist.
She does it all.
She really does, yeah.
She's used her platform to advocate for artists' rights.
Wow.
Encourage young people to vote. Donate millions of dollars to charities.
Wow.
She's not afraid to speak her mind.
No.
Even when it's, controversial.
Yeah, she's definitely faced her challenges, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, public feuds, legal battles.
Yeah.
She's been through a lot,
She has.
but always seems to come out, on top.
Yeah, she's resilient.
Yeah, and she uses her experiences
Yeah.
to fuel her creativity.
Yeah, and inspire her fans.
Yeah, she's like, this is how you handle it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's what makes her so compelling, right?
Yeah, it is.
She's not perfect,
No.
but she owns her flaws.
And she uses her platform to make a positive impact.
Yeah, which is great.
It is.
So she's more than just a singer at this point.
Yeah, she's more than just a singer.
Role model,
Yeah.
businesswoman, philanthropist, advocate.
Force to be reckoned with.
She really is.
Yeah.
So we've covered a lot of ground
A lot of ground.
in this deep dive.
We have.
Yeah, we've explored her musical journey, songwriting,
Yeah.
fan base, cultural impact.
All of it.
But as we wrap up part 2,
Yeah.
we're left with this question.
Okay.
What is it about Taylor Swift
Yeah.
that keeps her
At the
at the forefront?
of pop culture.
Yeah, why does she keep resonating
Yeah.
with all these audiences
Yeah.
across generations,
Why?
Is it the music? Is it the lyrics?
The persona.
The persona? The fandom?
Or a combination of all of it.
I think it's a combination of all of it.
I think so too.
Yeah, it's a question worth pondering
It is.
as we head into part 3
All right.
of our deep dive into Taylor Swift. Okay, so welcome back to the final part of our Taylor Swift deep dive.
I can't believe we're already here.
I know, right? Time flies when you're having fun, huh?
It really does.
So we've gone through, her music, her fans, her impact.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
But we left off with this question, what is it about her?
What keeps people coming back?
Yeah, what keeps people coming back for more,
Why is she still at the top?
Why is she still so relevant after all these years?
It's a good question.
It is a good question.
Yeah, one that, critics and commentators have been asking for, over a decade.
And it's tough to answer.
Right. There's no simple answer.
Yeah.
But I think a big part of it is her ability to evolve
Okay.
while staying true to who she is.
So it's not just reinventing herself with every album. There's a through line.
There's got to be some consistency.
Yeah, an authenticity,
Yeah.
a core.
A core essence.
Yeah, that resonates with people.
Exactly.
Okay, so she's, she can try different things.
Yeah, she's not afraid to experiment.
Like country, pop. She dipped her toes in folk.
Yeah, a little bit of alternative.
But it always feels like Taylor.
Exactly. It's always authentically her.
And that evolution, it's not just the music.
No, it's her as a person, too.
It's personal.
Yeah, I mean, she's basically grown up in the public eye.
Yeah, she has.
Navigated heartbreak, feuds, all the criticism.
It hasn't been easy.
Not always, no.
But she puts it all into the music.
Yeah, and lets her fans witness her growth.
It's kind of like, a shared diary in a way.
It is, yeah.
Like chronicling the ups and downs of life.
It's all very human, very relatable.
Yeah, I can see why it connects with people.
Of all ages, too.
Yeah, whether you're like a teenager or like a full-fledged adult.
Yeah.
You can always find something in her music.
There's something there for everyone.
That speaks to you, yeah. I think another reason she's stayed on top is because she's really smart when it comes to business.
She is a savvy businesswoman.
Yeah, it's not just raw talent. Yeah. She knows how to work it.
Yeah, she's very strategic.
From the early days with record labels to recently getting, ownership back of her masters.
Yeah, she's a great example for young artists.
She's like, this is how you do it.
You can have it all.
Yeah. Creative and financial success.
Exactly.
And then there's fashion and pop culture.
Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started.
I mean, she's a trendsetter.
A style icon.
Everything she touches
turns to gold.
Yeah, it's amazing.
From that red lipstick to the stage costumes.
Oh, yeah. Those are iconic.
She's sparked countless trends.
And then her music videos.
They're like mini movies.
They are. Pushing the boundaries.
Yeah, really creative.
It all comes back to that connection she makes, though.
Definitely.
That emotional connection with people.
Her music,
It's more than just music.
It's comfort.
Yeah.
It's escape.
Validation.
It's validation.
Empowerment.
Yeah, it's powerful.
It is. And I think in a world where things feel crazy sometimes, Taylor's music, it's
It's a constant.
Yeah, it's stability.
Yeah, it's
It reminds you that, like you're not alone.
That's such an important message.
So as we wrap up our deep dive,
Yeah, this has been fun.
it has been fun. We really encourage you to, explore her music.
Dive in.
Dive in, yeah.
Pay attention to those lyrics.
The production.
Yeah.
How it's all evolved.
Then maybe you'll figure out why Taylor Swift is
Yeah.
still so captivating. I think we all want to know.
This has been an incredible journey.
It has.
From Christmas tree farms,
To stadiums.
country darling to pop icon.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's story really shows you what you can do
With talent.
with ambition.
And authenticity.
Yeah. And who knows what the future holds.
Right.
One thing's for sure.
She'll keep us on our toes.
She will. She'll keep surprising us,
Yeah.
challenging us,
Inspiring us.
inspiring us
With her music.
with her spirit.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
This was great.
It was great. Until next time,
Yeah.
keep exploring
Keep learning.
and keep the music playing.